Good to be going.
Yeah, good to be going, man.
You've been around here for a while. What do you think of all the hype and the great expectations, and how do you guys temper that?
I'm excited. It's an exciting time to be here. Um, Out of my 6 years of being here, going into it, I feel very, very confident. I think the guys in this room feel very confident. But we got to block out, what people expect us to do and just do what we got to do. Because at the end of the day, we control our destiny and we control our fate. So we just got to make sure that we're handling our business in OTAs and minicamp right now, and just ignore expectations right now. You feel me?
Is it something you can still embrace, though? I mean, in years past, nobody was remotely talking about stuff like this.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's probably still.
I mean, yeah, it feels good to be on the positive side of things, but we all know how it goes on the flip side if things don't go how we want it to go. So right now, we just trying to keep everything in house and focus on what we got in front of us. And our goal is to win, and our goal is to get better, and try not to pay attention to too much what people are saying, because
How does your role change in this defense?
it's a new defense, but I don't think my role really changed that much. Right now, I'm playing at weak side backer, and that's what I've been playing. So I don't think it changed too much, as opposed to it just being a different defense.
It seems like almost every time we've seen you guys out there in 11 on 11, it's just two linebackers and a nickel look. How much are you expecting that's going to be basically what your base defense is?
Just a track record of how Steve Wilkes, has his defense going, with a lot of two-backer defenses. And, when we watch film, we see a lot of two-backer defenses as well. But, we got, a different depth chart, different guys that's on his team. So we may be stronger at three linebackers. You never know. So right now we're just trying to get a feel of everything and see what we're most comfortable at and the best way to go into the season with.
Christian, the addition of Olivier and Sheldon to that defensive front, could you just touch on how that could potentially impact you?
Me personally, I love it. Oh.
In the defense and
Oh, okay.
what you're going to be able
Well,
to do?
I mean, on a personal standpoint, whenever a linebacker got some dogs in front of him, it makes it a lot easier. Allows linebackers to run through freely, especially, we got two Pro Bowl caliber players like that. That's a hard task for offensive linemen to think about them and think about linebackers as well. So, we got guys that's making plays in the front. Then it just makes it easier for your job. And then just for a defense, they bring great leadership to the defense, experience. They know how to win, and they're playmakers. So, whenever you got more and more playmakers on the field, it allows everybody to run freely and just have fun and make plays. So they're definitely a good addition for us. Are you fine?
Freddie keeps telling us, you guys never asked about the defense.
Uh-huh.
All the stars in the defense.
Yeah.
Do you guys as a unit feel under the radar, and do you enjoy that?
I don't think we feel under the radar. I think that we see how great our offense is looking right now. I mean, everything is on paper. We haven't started the season, but it's still a great feel. When you got guys that's stacked in each position almost on offense. That's a good thing to see on the defense side of the ball. You can tell yourself, hey, I may not have to play as many snaps in the game just because our offense is going to be so dominant. So I wouldn't say that we're under the radar. I think everybody just hyped about how good our offense is looking. So I don't mind. Whenever the offense is looking good, I'm happy. Yeah.
Kirk, along those lines, you guys got a lot of talented players to begin with. But when you
Right.
got a player like Odell Beckham in there, does that raise everybody's confidence level?
It does. It does. We got a receiver, with as much poise as he has. His game-changing ability. He's an electrifying player. And it gets everybody riled up. And as a quarterback, I see Baker, smiling at Odell smiling back. They're getting that chemistry. And then, of course, Jarvis, been playing with him since, LSU days. I think that he just brings, a different energy. And a lot of people want to match that. And, when you see that, hey, I got one of the best, receivers in the game, that's going to boost your confidence up. Like, let me play up to his level. So everything play hand in hand, and it's just good to see teammates' energy just feeding off each other. And I'm glad to have him as a teammate, and I know he's going to do what 13 do.
Yesterday, Baker kind of stepped in risky business when he commented about Duke. You as a defensive captain, a long time What do you think of that, the quarterback taking that on really without too much pride?
You know, I don't really get too much in depth of, you know, what was being said by another player or, you know, what's really going on. I just try to stay in my own lane. You know, we'll address things in-house if, you know, anything is going on wrong, but I stay in my lane. And that's something I'm going to continue to do. Just continue to be a captain, continue to be a leader, and make sure we control what we control. I don't get into all the other stuff.
Does it matter at this point that you know every single one of your teammates is all in? I mean,
Say it
that's
again?
something you think about?
Say it again?
That you know all of your teammates are all in. That
Oh.
everybody's focused right now on the Browns.
Yeah, I think everybody is focused right now. You know, everybody has a goal in mind, and that's to win. You know, we're on the same mission to bring Cleveland as many wins as we possibly can. I think everybody is bought in right now. Everybody, you know, is on the same page, and you know, it's good to see my teammates come in the building. You know, having, you know, mandatory mini camp is, you know, it's good to see that, you know, people are here and people are dedicated to their job.
Christian, you mentioned that this is a whole new defense. What would you say are the one or two biggest differences in this new defense compared to maybe the last couple of years?
I mean, we all know last year our defense was really aggressive. You know, Greg, you know, had his style of calling plays, and you know, Steve Wilkes is just different. You know, they're different coaching styles. Obviously, they got different schemes, but I think that with this defense, you know, it allows every player on every level to, you know, go out there and make plays, and it all play in one hand. So that's the good thing about this defense is that, you know, this player may be a great player, but this player is also able to make plays too, and it's like schemed around all 11 players. So that's something that's really good.
According to Pro Football Focus, the Browns were one of the worst tackling teams in the league last year. Why do you suppose that was?
I don't know. You got to ask them. You know, I mean, missed tackles happen. It's football, but at the same time, we do want to eliminate that. But it's really not much I can say about that. You know, we just got to get better at tackling.
Just in your evaluation of it, did you think you guys missed too many tackles? Like when you watch film after games last year?
I think we missed quite a few tackles, but at the same time, you know, if you got 11 guys going to the ball, that one missed tackle, you got another guy coming right there. So, and that's what we harp on. You know, a guy got to shoot a shot, you know, and the next player be right there, right behind you.
Well, I don't know how much it might change whether you're in three linebackers or in a nickel look, but just when it is just you and Joe out there as the only two linebackers, just how connected do you two have to be to make sure you guys are doing what needs to be done as two linebackers?
I mean, you know, just being in the box and being a linebacker in general, you got to make sure you are the generals out there on the field. And me and Joe, we got a great relationship. I mean, he's been here for 4 years, and I've been here for 6 years, so I've been seeing him. And, you know, we just got to make sure we have that great chemistry on the field and off the field as well. And, you know, I trust that Joe's going to be there, and he trusts I'm going to be there. And that's how you know, I kind of look at it like Remember the Titans. Like, you got the strong side, left side, and you just got that connection. And you just know, like, your player is going to be there and do everything that he's supposed to do and be accountable for it. So, you know, we just got to be on the same page, and that's something that we'll be on.
And we know has been a lot of change here. There's a lot of new players and new faces. But at your spot, you and Joe, like you said, have been together for so long. Does it make you play better when you know each other?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I feel like the stronger you are from knowing a person and you build that relationship, you know, and get to really understand a person and deeply understand the person, you're going to play even harder for them. And that's just something that, you know, in all sports, you know, you can't just put a team together and say, all right, y'all go out there and have the season of your life. You got to build chemistry, you know, and that's something that me and Joe have. And, you know, it's great to see that he's still here, and it's great to see I'm still here.
Christian, one more question. How well suited do you believe this team is to just deal with the intense scrutiny that comes from a national level and the increased expectations as well?
I think we got a lot of mature guys on this team. I think we got a lot of guys that, you know to be poised and understand to block out the outside noise. I mean, you know, you can't really. It's in June, you know. You can't really think about what this analyst saying or what this team is saying and this and that. You got to focus on just getting better. And then when the season come around and we see how well we're playing, then sometimes you can think about, you know, the other things. But right now, you know, we're blocking all of it out, and I think that we got the guys in the room and in the facility to do it.